Welcome to Glenn's World. I am your host, Glenn Merkel. For those of you joining the channel for the first time, this is a talk show where I meet with extraordinary people in the entertainment and sports industries. In this episode, we will be interviewing one of UC San Diego's top water polo players and the assistant captain of the UCSD Tritons men's water polo team. Please welcome Drake Sorensen.
What's up, bro? Thank you for having me on the show.
So, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Well, bro, I play water polo for UCSD, and I'm also a human biology major. I'm planning on going into med school after I finish all my undergrad work.
That sounds rather ambitious. Why medical school?
I always wanted to be a doctor, bro. Make a difference in the world by saving lives and all that. It's a lot of hard work. And the farther I get into my upper division classes, the less free time I have.
That's completely understandable. Have you thought about what field of medicine you want to specialize in?
Can't call it yet, bro. Living it one day at a time.
I see. By the way, I've noticed that you say bro a lot. I was hoping for more professional speech.
Sorry, I'll try to tone it down.
Appreciate it. So, why don't you tell us a little bit more about your time on the water polo team? What position do you play, and how did you get into the sport?
I'm a wing, and as far as it goes, I started playing in high school. My school didn't have a surfing team, but we had a water polo team back in Pismo. Did well enough academically to get accepted at UC San Diego, and of course the rest is history, bro. Sorry.
That's pretty interesting. Can you explain what a wing is, since not everyone is familiar with the term?
A wing's like an assist player. Their job's to swim up far enough to pass the ball to a flat or a hole player so they can score goals. My boyfriend's a flat, and he's got an excellent shot arm. He's already talking about going pro and everything.
I find it interesting that you said your boyfriend is also on the team.
Yeah, he's the captain.
I see. I'm not going to go into the details about your love life, since that's beyond the scope of this interview. But I think it's a little odd that you have an active relationship with the captain of your own team.
Hey, wouldn't it be weirder if I dated someone from another team?
Regardless, it would likely give you an unfair advantage. But anyway, romance aside, why don't you tell me about your relationships with your teammates?
Besides the captain, I spend a lot of time with one of our freshman players, Cody. He's been playing since he was young, and we tend to bond over different video games and all. He's pretty green when it comes to college life, but I'd say he's grown a lot as a player since joining the team. Hey, he may even make captain someday. I'll be sure to watch since I'll still be here in med school and all.
That's really nice of you.
Thanks, bro. But besides Cody, there's Dustin and your brother Sky.
His name is Gabe.
Whatever. I wasn't done yet. I don't hang out with them as much as I do with the captain and with Cody. In fact, Cody and I are even in the same college together, so our dorms aren't that far away from each other. Of course, we usually end up hanging out at Price or studying together at Geisel. I tutor him in some of his GEs if it's something I can help him with.
You seem like a very kind teammate.
Thanks.
Now, I want to ask about some of your other extracurricular activities besides water polo. What else do you do in your spare time?
Isn't that enough? Already told you. Med school and water polo take up a lot of time, but if you really have to ask, I can throw the city's biggest parties. There's foam parties, beach parties, hell, some of my friends and I have gone streaking through campus a couple of times.
That wasn't what I meant. I was referring to more beneficial things like humanitarian work or volunteering.
Hey, we can't all be stuck up squares, bro. You gotta live in the moment, and college is the perfect time to have fun. It's the most amount of freedom you can ever get with the least amount of responsibility. Hey, didn't you play water polo yourself?
I did. Surely Gabe told you.
Then you should have known the whole thing about living in the moment. In the pool, you can't be thinking about anything else but what's going on right then and there. Otherwise, your team's not going to score.
I think I need to remind you that I am the host of the interview here, and that I am the one who will be asking the questions. Also, we've moved on from water polo, and we need to get back on topic. Now, I want to ask you about why you chose San Diego specifically to do your studies. Surely, there was a university closer to your hometown.
Hey, location's not the most important thing there is. It has to do with program availability. Cal Poly's a technical school, and UC Santa Barbara doesn't have a med school. Besides, I didn't want to be a banana slug anyway.
That's UC Santa Cruz. UCSB's mascot is the Gaucho.
Sorry, bro. I always get those two mixed up.
I guess that's a little understandable. So I also understand that you were born in Hawaii. Can you tell me anything about your life in Hawaii before you moved to California?
Can't say anything about it. Mostly since I was only 2 years old when I moved. Can't expect me to remember anything from living on the islands. But I still fly out there from time to time since I still have a lot of extended family and all over there. A lot of people don't know this, but I'm half native Hawaiian on my mom's side. Of course, my dad's side came in from Sweden. So yeah, bros, I'm definitely the product of the melting pot philosophy.
How often do you fly out to Hawaii?
Not too much lately, but usually once every few years. My younger bro Eric wanted to try out the surf scene, so while we were at my aunt's place in Poipu, we took him out to the beach and he got the gist of it after a few days in the water. Of course, since he had never been to a luau, we took him to this one old plantation mansion and he tried out poi. Bro didn't care for it, but hey, it's an acquired taste.
I can't say I've had it myself. What does it taste like?
Really hard to say. It comes from the taro plant, so take that as you want.
I see. Have you ever thought about traveling internationally?
I've always wanted to go to Australia. It's got some real kick-ass beaches, and on top of that, I can always go hiking in the outback or in the rainforest like that. I'd take the captain with me, but he won't go unless I trick him and say we're going to Austria.
Why do you say that?
He's always talking about playing pro in Austria. Don't think that's going to help in our relationship, though, since if he wants to go there, then it'd be a long-distance thing, and we all know how those end up.
Well, you said earlier you plan on being a doctor once you graduate. Do you think you can move to Austria to practice medicine so you and your boyfriend can be together?
Are you serious? Think about all the red tape. Besides, my family's here in the US and I want to be close to them. Come to think of it, it's sad how tragic our relationship can end up if the captain follows through with his plans.
That's an interesting dilemma for sure. I don't want to pry into your relationship any further, but I will leave one final comment for the audience to think over. If a romantic relationship drifts apart through international lines, would you choose love and try to work it out despite being thousands of miles away? Or would you choose stability and seek a different fish in the sea? But that's all the time we have for today. For those of you watching at home, I want to remind you to please like this video and give a sub to the channel if you haven't already. Any engagement is greatly appreciated and it helps get the series out to new viewers. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in a future episode of Glenn's World. Take care, everyone.